we will say la la. Learning is fun, we will love to do it. Learning is fun, we will say la la. It feels so good to be with you, children. You agree with me, right?
Yes.
And because of our love for you, we know that your education is solely important. And so this program tagged the classroom in your home has been specially designed for you. A program that has been initiated by Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Lasubeb. And it is to ensure that no child is left behind. This edition is for lower primary classes. You notice your teachers are here, stand by, and they want to say hello to you. Auntie Tinu?
Hello pupils, I am Auntie Tinu, your mathematics teacher, and today's mathematics class promises to be fun.
Okay, Uncle Sheyi.
Hello, wonderful pupils. How are you today? I am Uncle Sheyi, your general studies teacher, and today we will be looking at land animals. And today's class promises to be fun.
Wow, I am Auntie Lola as usual, and I'll be taking you through English studies, which I call communication class. Ellen Trow will bring you
The classroom in your home.
Please relax, do not go away, and let's learn. Hello, children. It feels so good to be with you today. How are you? And I'm sure you're keeping safe. You're welcome to English Studies class, which we call communication class. And for today, as usual, we'll be looking at something different. Of course, we treat something different in our lessons. And today, I'll be teaching you pronouns. What did I say, children? Pronouns. Good job. And first, let us look at our learning objective for today. That by the end of today's lesson, you should be able to define pronoun, okay? You should also be able to identify pronouns in sentences. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin with the definition of pronouns. Pronouns are words we use in place of nouns. I'm sure you all know what nouns are, right? They are naming words. Table, a man, okay? Bola, Tola, Lagos, you know, so much. Any naming word is a noun. But now we are talking about pronouns, and of course, in place of a noun, we use a pronoun. It's like saying life made easy in our conversations, right? Yes. So they help us also to avoid repeating nouns when we talk or write. No, children, before we use a pronoun in a sentence, we must have talked about that particular noun, that particular person, that particular thing at first. But while conversing along the line, you introduce what? You introduce a pronoun. Okay. You might even wonder, how do I identify pronoun in sentences? How do I identify them? Well, words like he, she, they, that, and many more are pronouns. But of course, we are not sitting between those 5 examples. We have more. We have more pronouns that we can identify in sentences. But first, look at this example. Tunde is here. Of course, we've talked about Tunde. We might have mentioned Tunde when we wanted to start our conversation. But while we were still referring to Tunde, we might use he. So he's right. It makes a sentence short. He is here. Okay, another example. Mary is here. Of course, Mary is a what? Is she. It's a girl, right? And we use she for a girl. So she is here. She is here. And already, since we've talked about Mary at first, the person we're talking to will readily know that we're talking about Mary. Okay, another example. This time we have 2 persons here. Mary and Tunde are here. And of course, while referring to more than one person, you can use they. And when we introduce a pronoun, we can say they are here. Are you following? Are you following? Have you tested your listening here? Can you hear me? Oh, beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Apart from he, she, and they, like I said earlier, there are other examples of pronouns. You know, I said we can't just sit around those few examples. We have more. I'll be giving you more examples, so when you see them in sentences, you should readily pick. This is a pronoun. Okay. When you have I, me, mine, myself, of course, you're talking about yourself, right? When you see those words and sentences, you know that they are what? They are pronouns. Beautiful. And also, while referring to someone else, of course, the second person to you, you can use you, yours, yourself. Okay? They are also pronouns. Okay? You're talking about a boy now. In a sentence, you see he, him, his, himself, okay? They are also pronouns, okay? While talking about a girl now, she, you're talking about your friend, her, okay? Hers, herself, they are also pronouns. Okay, what about talking about an animal or you're talking about an object? Okay, you can use it, its, itself, okay? They are also words under pronoun, okay? You're talking collectively, you're not alone standing, you have one or two persons or more with you, you can use we, okay? Has, okay? Ourselves, they are also pronouns. You see a set of people, more than one person standing, you can use what for them? You can use they, okay, them, okay, themselves. Are you following? Yes. So when you see those words, you should pick that they are what? They are pronouns. And they are used in replace of what? In replace of a noun. Of course, we have another one. We have theirs. Theirs also is a pronoun. This, that, their, those. They are also pronouns. They're also pronouns. We've been able to look at quite a lot of words, right? So you see, we can't just sit on I, she, he. We have more. And when you see them in sentences, you should say that what? You should readily pick that they are pronouns. Okay, for those words, let us look at these sentences and see if we can find some of those words, those pronoun words in this sentence. Aki is a good boy. He comes to class every school day, okay? Aki is a word, is a noun. We've talked about Aki, but we still want to say a little bit more. We want to talk about something about Aki a little bit more. So the sentence continue. He comes to class every day. What is the pronoun in this sentence? It is he, and he, of course, is in the yellow print. And, of course, we will readily pick that, of course, we're talking about Ake. Look at the second example, children. James is writing. James is writing. James is a noun, right? Now we want to replace the noun with a pronoun. Want to replace the noun with a what? With a pronoun. And James, of course, is a boy or a girl, children. He's a boy, you're correct. He writes very well. He writes very well. We still want to talk a little bit more about James. We can introduce a what? A pronoun. Okay. Jude and John are coming. They are friends. Jude and John. Of course, they are what? The name of a person, right? Jude, a name of a person. John, a name of a person. Now we want to replace Jude and John with a pronoun. What are we going to use? Don't forget, I said when you're talking about some set of people more than one, you can use what? You can use they. They are our friends. And of course, they is a pronoun. We've replaced they with Jude and John. Jude and John. Okay, to add more to what I've been telling you, I have a video here on the screen for you. Please, if you are standing, sit down and enjoy the video. I will be back.
Hey Elvis, I'm very happy today as my Uncle John is coming to stay with us for 4 days. Uncle John will bring many sweets and toys for me. Uncle John will take me for a picnic. Hey Elvis, what's so funny?
Jimmy, you repeated the word Uncle John. Uncle John is a naming word and hence is a noun. Instead of repeating the noun, you can use a pronoun. A pronoun takes the place of one or more nouns. For example, you can use the pronoun he instead of Uncle John. Thus, you can say, Uncle John is coming to stay with us for 4 days. He will bring many sweets and toys for me. He will take me for a picnic. The words I, you, he, she, it, they, and we are all pronouns. I, he, she, it are used for singular nouns. They and we are used for plural nouns. For example, I like Omar. He's my best friend. Sia has a dog. She named it Ginger. You is used both with singular and plural nouns. For example, do you remember what we covered in last lecture? You are the best student. All of these pronouns come in the telling part of the sentence. Jimmy, I hope now you know how to use pronouns.
Yes, I know now that nouns can be replaced with pronouns like I, he, she, it, you, they, and we.
Wow, I am back, children. I'm sure you enjoyed that video. And of course, it talked more about pronoun. Okay, and I'm sure you were able to pick one or two things from it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now that as a proof you've been following since the beginning of the program, do not forget, if you are just joining, we started with the definition of pronoun, that they are words used to replace a noun in a sentence. Now it is your turn, and I want you to attempt these two sentences. What I want you to do is to underline the pronoun or pronouns if there are more than one in that sentence in each of those sentences. I will be back. Okay, all right. S-P-O-S-T-O-P, stop. Okay, I'm sure you've been able to underline the pronouns in the sentences. Oh, beautiful. So let's have the correction done. I will be underlining the answer, while on your part you will tick if you're correct, and if not, put a star in front of it and give the correct answer in front. All right, so let's go. Underline the pronouns in each of these sentences. For the first one, she handed the bag to me. She handed the bag to me. She is used in replacement of someone, right? So she, of course, should be a pronoun. Okay, handed the bag to me. And to the last side, me is also a pronoun. So me is another answer to the first question. Okay, to the second one, I poured myself some cold water. I poured myself some cold water. So I, of course, is a what? Is a pronoun, is used in replacement of myself. Okay, I'm talking about what I did, so I can readily use I. And of course, myself also is a pronoun. So I and myself. Okay, those are the pronouns in those sentences. So, my dear friend, just make sure you get the sentence correctly and be patient, calm down, and you will sure get the answer. And for attempting and listening, for giving me your listening ear, you deserve to be celebrated. Awesome, and I am so proud of you. To your assignments, please, this time I need it to be very fast because it's quite a little bit lengthy, so please be fast. But if you have a phone handy, you can just snap. It's faster. Underline the pronoun or pronouns in each of the sentences. Oh, you're done. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm sure we can move on now to our next segment. Okay, and to our next segment, it's let's formulate it. What are we formulating today? I like this segment so well because it's more of brain work and it keeps you on your toes. Okay, so I have a lengthy word here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-letter words, which is playground. And as our usual practice, what I want you to do is find or write 5 smaller words from this bigger word. Okay, of course I'll give you a few seconds to do that. And your time starts now. I am back, children. I'm sure you find that interesting, right? Oh, beautiful. Well, I have done mine also, and I will be showing you shortly. I'm sure you've done yours. Okay. Yours might be quite a little bit different from mine, but don't worry. In as much as those letters are in this bigger word, you're correct. All right. So for the first one I've penned down is play, Play, okay? Another one, ground. Ground, of course, is the second Ground, okay? Pray, pray. Okay, how did I get that? This is P, this is R, this is A, and Y, pray. Round, okay, Round, that's another one. And group, Group, okay, it's a little bit clustered, but of course I can still find my way around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 out of 5. What about you? What did you get? If you had written, let me see, let me find another word for you. Let me find. If you have written DOG, dog, okay. If you have written RUG, rug, quite a lot in that sentence. You're so correct, and let me celebrate you with. Let's do an awesome chair. I love that chair a lot. So let's go. Hey, WESOME. You are awesome. Awesome. Totally beautiful, and that is how far we can go on today's lesson. I'm sure you had fun because myself, I enjoyed every bit of today's lesson. But do not forget that where there is a will, there is a way. And do not stop learning. Today is a new day. Learn something new. It is time for Auntie Tinu's class. It is time for mathematics class. See ya.
Welcome to today's mathematics class. When I say mathematics time, you say fun time. Mathematics time, fun time. And like always, today's mathematics class promises to be fun. I am Auntie Tinu, your mathematics teacher. You know that. And today I will be teaching mixed numbers. Repeat that with me, mixed numbers. But first of all, correction to the previous homework. Change the following improper fractions to mixed numbers. 18 over 7 or 18 sevenths, 12 over 5 or 12 fifths. Let's see. Solution, we have 18 over 7. It means we divide 18 by 7. That's 18 divided by 7. We have 2, remainder 2. This R means remainder. So we have 2 whole number. I told you the number of times 7 will divide 18 is the whole number. Why the remainder is our new numerator, and 7, our dividing number or the former denominator, remains the same. So we have 2 whole number 4 sevenths. 2 whole number 4 over 7. 12 over 5 or 12 fifths. Yes, it means 12 divided by 5. How many 5s can we get in 12? 2, remainder 2. So the number of times 5 will divide 12 is our whole number, and the remainder is the new numerator, and our 5, the former denominator, remains the same. So we have 2 whole number 2 fifths. 2 whole number 2 over 5. Did you get all the sums correctly? Good job, you. Now let's roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, and let it go. You are smart. Now it's Brain Busters time. It's Brain Busters time. What do we have for our Brain Busters today? What fraction is missing? Are you excited? I am excited too. Today I will display the pictures to you like I've done. I'll give you some few seconds to quickly get your answer. I'll display the answer and we will mark together. So I'm sure by now you have gotten what part or what fraction is missing. Let's see, complete the pizza to make a whole. Remember, fraction is part of a whole. Now let's see what fraction is missing. So 2 over 8 or 2 eighths is missing. Give a tick if you got the answer correctly. What fraction is missing? This is a watermelon and it was divided into 4 parts. What part is missing or what fraction is missing? In 2, 3, 4, 5 and time up. Yes, 1 over 4. 1 over 4. This part is missing. 1. It was divided into 4 parts and 1 part of it has been given out. Give a tick if you got that correctly. What fraction of the apple is missing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Yes. 1 over 2. Remember, fraction is part of a whole. Yes, we had a whole apple there. We divided into 2 and gave out 1 part. So 1 over 2 was given out. Yes, this is a bowl of cake. What fraction is missing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Time up. So let's see. 2 over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 over 6 has been given out. Yes and yes. So did you get the 4 sums in the Brain Busters correctly? Good job, you. You are BEST. I've put you to test with the Brain Busters question and you are the best. Good job, you. Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson today, you should be able to change mixed numbers to improper fraction. What do you need to be able to change mixed numbers to improper fractions today? Your 100% attention and focus. Let's go. Mixed numbers. We are not new to mixed numbers. Yes, we are not new to mixed numbers. So mixed number is when there is a whole number and a proper fraction. Mixed number occurs or is when there is a whole number and the proper fraction. Mixed numbers are usually derived from improper fraction. Remember, improper, I told you when a fraction is written in a way that is not supposed to be, when the numerator is bigger than the denominator, improper. So we derive mixed numbers from improper fraction. Let's see. Examples of mixed numbers are 1/4, that's 1 whole number 1/4, 2 1/3, 2 whole number 1/3, 5 2/5, 5 whole number 2/5, 1 7/10, 1 whole number 7/10, 2 1/6 or 2 1/6. Yes. To change mixed numbers to improper fractions, follow the following steps. Follow these steps. Let's see the steps involved. Multiply the denominator by the whole number. Don't forget. Step 1, multiply the whole number by the denominator, or multiply the denominator by the whole number. Add the numerator to the answer or to the result from multiplying the denominator and whole number together. Then write your answer over the denominator. Yes, let's see. Let's change mixed numbers to improper fractions. 3.5 or 3 whole number 1/2. Let's change to improper fraction. We have 3 whole circles. Then we have 1 divided into half. So how do we change 3.5 into improper fraction? You divide the whole circles into half too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many halves do we have? We have 7 halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, the ones shaded yellow are the ones divided into half. This part was not shaded, or it's not among. So how many halves do we have? We have 7 halves. 7 halves can also be written as 7/2. Simple, right? Yes, let's see another way we can change 3.5 to improper fraction. We have 3 1/2. Yes, I said you multiply the denominator by the whole number plus your numerator. Denominator, whole number, numerator. So simple. Multiply the denominator by the whole number plus your numerator. So over your denominator. I told you. So you have 7/2. So either way, you can either add your circles, triangle, squares together, or you can work it out this way. Multiply your denominator by your whole number, add your numerator over your denominator. Let's go on. 1/7/8 or 1/7/8. So we have a whole circle and another one divided into 7 parts. Yes, so how do we change it? Divide this into 8 parts, remember? Yes, and the other one that is divided into 7. We count everything together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that is the whole number. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So how many parts do we have? We have 15 eighths. Yes, and we can also write 15 eighths as 15/8. Very simple, right? Yes, I told you. Then you can also do it this way. 1 whole number 7/8. Yes, multiply your denominator by your whole number and add your numerator. 8 times 1 plus 7. Denominator times your whole number plus your numerator. 8 is my denominator. 1 is my whole number and 7 is my numerator. 8 times 1, 8 plus 7, 15 over 8. 15, 8. 3, 1 quarter. 3 quarter or 3 and quarter. Yes, 3 whole number, 1 over 4. We have 3 whole circles. Yes, we divide them into 4 parts each. Remember, 4. Yes, and we have one that is divided into only, or that's only one part is shaded. We have 3 that 4 parts are colored, and we have only one that only one part is shaded, so or colored. Let's count how many we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So what's our answer? 13 quarters. How can we also write 13 quarters? We can write it as 13 over 4. 13 over 4. Let's see another way we can do it. 13 whole number 1 over 4. Multiply your denominator by your whole number, then add your numerator. Multiply your denominator by your whole number and add your numerator. So we have 4 our denominator times 3 our whole number plus 1 the numerator. 4 our denominator times 3 our whole number plus 1 our numerator. So 4 times 3 plus 1, 4 our denominator times 3 and our whole number plus 1 our numerator gives us 13 over 4, which also means 13 quarters. 13 quarters, yes. 6 whole number 3 over 4, yes. Remember, multiply your denominator by your whole number and add your numerator. So simple. Denominator times whole number plus numerator. Denominator times whole number plus numerator. Denominator times whole number plus numerator. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 3 is 27. 27 quarters. 27 quarters, yes. 7 number 2 over 3. 7 2/3. 7 2/3. Yes, we have denominator times whole number plus numerator. Say that with me. Denominator times whole number plus numerator. Let's see. 3 times 7 plus 2. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 2, that is 23 over 3 or 23 third. 23 over 3 or 23 third. Are you following? Yes. Wow, now do this. How well have you been following this lesson? Changing mixed numbers to improper fraction. Show me by scoring all the sums in our evaluation questions today. It's evaluation time. It's assessment time. It's assessment time. It's time to prove yourself. Change the following mixed numbers to improper fraction in 40 seconds, and your time starts now. Pens down, yes, Auntie Tinu is very simple. I know, I told you. I hope you are having fun. Yes, I told you you will have fun. At the same time, learn. Let's see the correction. 2 whole number 2 over 5 or 2 2/5. Yes, denominator times whole number plus numerator. So we have 5 times 2 plus 2. 5 times 2 plus 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 over 5 or 12 fifths. 12 fifths. Yes, I'm sure you got that correctly. Give yourself a tick. Yes. Solution 2. We have 1 whole number 3 over 7 or 1/3/7. Yes. Denominator times whole number plus numerator. Denominator times whole number plus numerator. Let's see it. 7 times 1. Denominator times whole number. 7 plus times 1 plus numerator 3. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. So our answer is 10 over 7 or 10/7. Did you get that sum correctly? Now let's match together. Match, match, match. I match like a ant. 1, 2, 3. I clap my hands. Super. Hero. Good job, you. Yes, now it's assignment time. Remember, you must do Auntie Tinu's homework. Yes. Yes. The assignment question is change the following mixed numbers to improper fraction. Capture this in 20 seconds and your time starts now. Yes, pens down. I'm sure you've captured your homework. Yes, don't forget to do your homework. And that's it for today. Wow, we have come to the end of another amazing mathematics class. But don't go away, Uncle Sheyi is here for our general studies. Yes, till we meet next lesson, from me, it's bye-bye.
Hello, wonderful pupils. How are you today? I'm glad to be here with you, and you're welcome to another exciting segment of the program, The Classroom in Your Home. I am your teacher, Uncle Sheyi, and today we will be looking at land animals. Our topic for today is what? Land animals. But before we go into today's class, let us have correction to the previous homework that you were given. Okay, in our last class, we were told to mention 4 types of vegetables. 4 types of vegetables: water leaf, bitter leaf, lettuce, okra, and so on. I'm sure you got that correctly, and because of that, you deserve a chair. You deserve a chair. Well done. Beautiful. So today, we will be looking at land animals. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to mention some features of animals. You should be able to mention what? Some features of animals. And also, you should be able to identify land animals. Okay? We'll be looking at some land animals, and when you see them, you should be able to identify them. Okay? Animals. Okay, if you can track the screen, you will see different pictures of different animals. You have snakes, rabbit, fish, and so many pictures of animals. Okay? All right. So what are animals? Animals are living things. Animals are what? They are living things. And where can you find them? You can find animals in school compounds. You can find them in parks. You can find them in the forest. You can find some in water, and you can find some in the farm. Okay? Where can you find animals? You can find some in your school compound. You can find birds in your school compound, and some animals that crawl. Okay? Or you can even find some in the soil. Okay? Like earthworms. Yes, you found one already. Okay. Yes. And you can find some in the parks. Okay? Find animals in the parks. You find them in forest. You find some in the water, fishes. Okay, yeah, and some in the farm. Now, some of these animals live on land, some in the water, while others fly from one place to another. Okay, so you can find animals on land, you can find some in the water. Okay, some features of animals. Okay, you characteristics of animals. One characteristic of animal is that they can move, they can walk, and they can fly. Okay? Animals move, walk, and what? Fly. Okay? All right. And as a matter of fact, the animals that live in water, they swim. Okay? They swim. Swimming is also the act of moving. Okay? All right. And as you can track the screen, you can see on the screen, you can see the lion moving. Can you see that? You can see the bird flying. All right. You can see the lava on your screen moving. Okay. And the dog also walking or moving. So one characteristic of animals is that they what? They move, walk, or fly. And the ones in the water swim. Okay? All right. Good job tracking the screen. Let's go to the second feature. Okay, another feature of animals is that they need water to drink. Okay? Animals need water to drink. Particularly, I want you to look at the screen. Look at the dog. How he's taking in water. How he's drinking water with his tongue. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, a dog is taking in water with his tongue. The dog must have been very thirsty. Okay, so animals need water to drink, just like human beings. Okay, all right. We've said animals move, walk, and what? Fly. The second characteristic is that they need water to drink. Okay, let's move on. Good job tracking the screen. Animals need food to survive. Just like human beings, we also need food to survive. So they also need food to what? To survive. So track the screen and look at these two cats eating. So they need to eat to what? To survive, so that they can live to see another day. All right? So animals need food to survive. All right, let's look at another characteristic of animals. Animals need air to breathe. They need what? Air to breathe. Okay? I want you to breathe in, out. All right, so animals need air to breathe in. Okay? And as you can see on the screen, look at this frog breathing in. Okay? Can you see that? Look at the frog breathing in. Can you see? All right, so animals need air to breathe. Okay? All right. Now we've mentioned 4 characteristics of animals, 4 features of animals. Say they can move, walk, or fly. Okay? We also said that animals need water to drink. We said animals need food to survive, and they need air to breathe. Okay? Now I want you to look at animals you can find on land. Okay? Not water, not in the air, but on land. They walk with their feet on land. So what are those animals you can find on land? You can find a lion. Of course, you won't find them around your homes except you go into the deep forest. Okay, so animals that you can find on land, lion. Okay, you can find a lion. Goats. Of course, you must have seen goats around you. Goats, yes. Sheep. Yes, sheep. All right. Cow. Okay, cow. Can you track the screen? Cow. All right. Turkey. Okay, turkey. You can find them on land. Wow, kangaroo. Have you seen a kangaroo before? Probably at the zoo, right? And as you can see, the kangaroo always carry their kids in a pouch. Yes, can you see that? Kangaroo. And I've also seen where they are boxing. Kangaroo, they can box. Yes, kangaroo. All right, can you mention those animals? Lion, goat, sheep, kangaroo, cow. Good job, you. All right, now you must know this, that some land animals inhale through their noses, meaning that they breathe. Inhale, they breathe through their noses, some through their mouth, and even their skin to bring in oxygen into their lungs. Now, some of these animals, if they should find themselves in water, because the way their lung is made, Their lungs is not made to bring in water. So once water gets into the lungs, it gets choked and they may what? They may die. Okay? Yes, they may die. So animals that live on land, their lungs are made to take in oxygen. Okay? All right. So when some of these animals find themselves in the water, they will struggle to what? To survive. Okay? All right. Well done tracking the screen. I believe you listened well to all my explanation, and I will be glad to ask you some questions on all the things that I have been saying. Okay? So you can pick up your biro, your pen, and open your books. Okay? And number them from 1 to 5. Please do that quickly. All right, do that quickly. Okay, now you won't be writing the questions. I will be reading them onto you. Ensure you look at the options and pick the correct answer and put down. Okay? Can we start? All right, let's go. Land animals breathe in through their dash, through their brain, their lungs, their gills. Pick the correct answer. Okay? Number 2, we can find animals in these places except dash. We can find animals in these places except dash. In the forest, you can find them in the water, you can find them in office. Which one is the correct answer? Pick it. Okay, we can move on. All right, good job you. So let's go to the next question. Animals can get hungry. Is that true? Can animals get hungry? Is it true or false? I want you to put down your answer. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, you are done with that. Good job. Let's go to number 4. The dash of the animals on land is not designed to take in water. The dash of the animals on land is not designed to take in water. Brain, lungs, head. Which one is the correct answer? Brain, lungs, head. The last question. Some animals can fly. Some animals can fly. Is it true or false? Please pick your answer, and I'll give you just 5 seconds to cross-check your answer. Quickly. Quickly do that. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. All right, now it is time for me to give you the answer. So you check if you gave the correct answer, and you give a what? A tick. Okay? All right. Land animals breathe in through their lungs. Lungs is the correct answer. They breathe in through their lungs. We can find animals in these places except office. Office. Okay? All right. Number 3, animals get hungry. Is that true? Yes. Because animals need food to survive, so they get hungry. Number 4, the dash of the animals on land is not designed to take in water. The lungs, the lungs. Yes, you are correct, the lungs. And number 5, some animals can fly. Is it true or false? True, some animals can fly. Okay, if you got 5 out of 5, if you got 4 out of 5, if you got 3 out of 5, you deserve a pounded chair. Let me give you a pounded chair. Let me give you again. Well done. All right, and if you didn't do well in the evaluation, don't worry. Next time, I'm sure you will do better. And for you to do better, you need to tune into the program in time and listen attentively. Okay? All right, take down this assignment, put it down quickly. And what's the question? The question is, mention 5 land animals. Mention 5 land animals. Okay, to the next segment of the program. Did you know? 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 Our question today is quite simple. The question is simple. Okay, what's the question? Who is the current deputy governor of Lagos State? Who is the current deputy governor of Lagos State? You must have seen him on TV. You must have even listened to some of his speech when he was talking on TV. Who is he? Do you know him? Have you seen him before? Okay. The deputy governor is Dr. Obafemi Hamzat. What's his name? Dr. Obafemi Hamzat. No, he's not a medical doctor. No, he's not a medical doctor, okay? He has completed his PhD, okay? That's why he's being referred to as doctor. So he's not a medical doctor. Current deputy governor of Lagos State is Dr. Obafemi Hamzat. All right. Wow. And it is on this note that we will be calling it a day on this segment of the program, the classroom in your home, general study class, okay? And until next time that I will be seeing you again, Uncle Sheyi says, be good. Ciao, ciao.
Amazing. We have come to the end of another exciting episode.
Right.
You will agree with me that today's lesson was interesting. It was fun-filled and at the same time educative. Uncle Sheyi, what's your take on this?
Auntie Tinu, I totally agree with you. Today's class has been awesome. And we should also give kudos to the pupils for always giving us their rapt attention and always submitting their homework in time. We say, good job you, well done. Auntie Lola.
Oh, yes, we also got feedback that some of you have not been able to watch the program on a regular basis. We apologize for that, but there is a YouTube channel you can go to watch the program. Lasubeb YouTube channel.
Yes.
Again, Lasubeb YouTube channel. You have a phone, you have access to your parent phone. You can go to the program any day, anytime.
Yes, don't forget to send in your question, comments, and homework to the number showing on the screen. The number is 08150865663. SMS and WhatsApp messages only. Do not call. I repeat, do not call. Do you love your family and friends? If you love your family and friends, you must stay safe for you and for them. To stay safe for everyone you love.
Wash your hands regularly.
And practice social distancing.
If you must go out, wear your
Face mask.
Till we come your way next lesson, remember at Lasubeb,
We leave no child behind. Peace.